Yo, what's up, everybody? Big Dog back here on MmaTape. Here are the details about my channel that you need to know. You can just pause the video and read through it. But this is a database of my tape study notes, and you can get all my free picks on Discord. Just request a link in the comments section. I'm breaking down right now Ethyn Ewing, if I'm saying his name right, and Rafael Estevam, because they're about to fight. So let's first talk about Ethyn Ewing. The man put himself on the map. I'll be honest, he definitely costed me a lot of money on his UFC debut on 2 days' notice versus Malcolm Wellmaker. It's kind of funny because as if you actually pause the video and read what I wrote here about how I started this channel, I talked about me getting tired of YouTubers being like biased or not biased, but not just biased, but just everybody's always going with the trendy thing to say, "Oh, this guy is on 2 days' notice versus Malcolm Wellmaker. There's no way he can beat him on a UFC debut." Or when you got like a veteran uh, fighting a young guy, and the guy's old. He's like, "Oh, this guy's too old. He shouldn't win," and then the old guy wins. It's all that stuff that I'm like, I got tired of losing money on that. Right. Well, it's ironic because I was out of town and I didn't get a chance to watch tape, and I made the same mistake other YouTubers made. But in my case, I just didn't have time to watch tape and figure out who Ethyn Ewing was. So when I made my parlays, I saw how great what Malcolm Wellmaker is, how hard he hits, and I just put him on my parlays. Sure enough, Ethyn Ewing was a lot better than we thought, and being on 2 days' notice was apparently nothing to him, because he whooped Wellmaker. Let's talk about why he did that. So he did that because he's a really good striker. He has a lot of volume, but something specific that I don't have here rated, because I don't have a category for it. He has a nice jab. So I gave him a 4.5. He has in his striking ability here. He has a nice jab. He just keeps popping it out. And that gives guys problems. And I see it all the time in fights where guys is like they have too many hooks or overhand hooks or uppercuts. They got everything but a nice jab. And the jab sets up everything else. It's an underutilized weapon, I think. And he has a nice one. And then he follows it up with the power. He also has sneaky power. You see, I put his power at a 5. I think it's the first 5 I've given to anybody. The reality is, yo, he hits people and they drop. And I say sneaky because you look at him and you're like, oh, that guy can't hit that hard. Apparently does. And he was hurting Wellmaker bad. So I give him a 5 in the chin, and I give Wellmaker a 5 because those guys were hitting each other with really, really hard shots. Because Wellmaker is another guy who, when he gets a clean shot, guys just go down. And Wellmaker has that nice counter ability, that nice counter right hook, pop, and guys just drop to the ground, but not Ewing. And he was hitting them with body shots. Wellmaker was hitting Ewing with body shots, and they were hurting Ewing. But he's a dog. Notice the dog factor at the bottom. I got him at a 5. He's a dog and just kept coming, so he's super durable and whatnot. Anybody who already knows Rafael Estevam is already probably asking me, yeah, Felix, but tell me about Ethyn Ewing's takedowns, defense, and his ground game, because that's the reality of what we're gonna get. So if you don't know Rafael Estevam, he's a grappler. Did I give him a 5 in his takedown effectiveness? Line 13. Yes, I did. He has really good takedowns. He'll go for double legs. He'll go for single legs and pull you in. He'll strike, 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 bop, and then shoot. His takedowns are amazing. I like him a lot. I even saw him do like a judo type of trip, body lock, and then put your leg behind the guy's leg, pop, go down. Yeah, so Rafael Estevam is a grappler. When he's on the feet, I haven't been impressed, but I haven't seen him much on the feet because he takes everybody down. He just does what he wants to do and he controls it. He actually has not had a finish yet in the UFC. His last finish was on the Contender Series TKO. His ground and pound was was effective. It's not that it was like great, so I couldn't give him like a high rating on his ground to pound because his ground to pound it's high volume. Like he'll continue like hammer fist and things like that, but he's not hitting real hard. What's effective is he realizes that he's sometimes having a hard time leveraging and getting hard shots in, so he just uses his elbows, and that cuts and that hurts guys, and that's kind of all you need when you're on top and you're just dropping your arm on somebody's face over and over again. They get hurt, and eventually the ref is like, "All right, we're gonna stop that." So, yeah, that's Rafael Estevam, and yeah, he has submission ability, but he's happy just controlling you and then trying to submit you and then ground the pound. And then as you roll around, he beats you in the scramble and then he's back on top and then he's holding you. So Estevam is highly known for his decision capabilities. He had to defend. He had to defend some takedowns from Felipe Bunes and some submissions from Felipe Bunes. Interesting. He controlled Felipe Bunes for a while in that fight. I think every round he took him down, held him down. But Felipe Bunes attempted so many submissions off his back that the judges actually gave Felipe one of the rounds. So Rafael Esteban won 29-28, which is concerning because I think that was a clear 30-27. But hey, the submissions off Felipe's back was enough for the judges to be like, okay, hold on. You got to try to do damage, Rafael. You just can't lay there on top of a guy like, like a blanket because the refs are going to use that against you. So why I say that concerns me because if anybody, I'm recording this mad late. Sorry about the yawner. If anybody or Ethan Ewing can defend the takedowns and keep getting back on the feet and just do sufficient on the feet, the judges are looking for an excuse to give it to the other guys. Like they don't like the grappling so much. But again, you have different judges, so you never know. Um, they want finish. They want damages. Ethan Ewing. I saw him get taken down a couple times in a fight, but he got back up and then he kept punching the guy in the face and got a knockout. And that is 100% in the cards here. Okay. I haven't finished rating Estevam because I haven't seen him enough in the stand up. And I only went and rewatched tape on two fights, his contender series and then and that last fight versus Felipe Bunes. I didn't get enough of a read on his striking. He does kick. He does kick. And he has some good kicks. So he does shoot, like throw hard punches. He's gonna try to punch you in the face. Not very good striking defense, and that's a problem when you're facing a guy like Ethan Ewing. So look, it's very simple. If Ethan keeps this fight on the feet for at least half of this fight, he's probably gonna win the fight because he's high volume. He's gonna swing and jab you to death, and he's gonna hurt you. Hits real hard. He can possibly knock out Rafael Esteban. He can absolutely win this fight. The problem is if he doesn't, and then he ends up being controlled by Rafael Esteban, we're gonna get another Rafael Esteban type of fight. So Ethan Ewing is the favorite. I'm gonna I'll be honest, I'm gonna bet both. That's right. I can start putting these tickets together here live with you guys. I forget that I can't. First off, Ethan Ewing is going on the big dog as a bump parlay. Okay. For those of you who know who that is, those are fighters that I don't really trust this week, but I see a path. So I'm going to put them on a parlay. By the way, this parlay did hit for the first time ever a couple events ago. So this parlay does hit sometimes. I just put reasonable fighters who have a chance to win, but I just don't trust them. Ethan Ewing is like that because he has a complete path. He keeps it on the feet. He's going to either knock out um, Rafael Esteban or just win by decision. Ethan Ewing by KO. I'm definitely going to sprinkle on that. But also, dogs worth a sprinkle. Rafael Esteban is worth a sprinkle. I like always putting. I'm up here in tier 6. I just need to start calling this my plus 5.5 parlay. So Rafael Esteban plus 5.5 on DK. So there, I got both guys. That's really how I bet, man. I like to make small parlays and then make money with them, and not try to repeat guys too many times. Gambler play of the week. I'm probably not gonna put anything, but I love him. Dog worth a sprinkle. What's this girl's name? Melissa Gatto. I really like Melissa in the plus 5.5 versus Dione Barbosa. I'm gonna add Dione Barbosa here because she can win, but I don't think that she's going to, unless it's a hard puzzle to solve. And Dione loves being off her back. I don't know if Dione stays on Big Dog as a bum parlay, but for right now she is because she has a path, and I'm a bum. Okay, my bad, bro. I'm all over the place. I'm tired, is what I am. Anything else that needs to be said? Ethyn Ewing has some great knees. Ooh, I'm calling now. That KO might come from Rafael Estevam. Shouldn't take down. And Ethyn Ewing loves to knee guys in the face when they're like leaning over, trying to go for a takedown or coming up off the ground. He loves it. What was I saying? I saw Ethyn Ewing get taken down, and I saw him get held down. I saw him get taken down 2, 3 times. Like I said, he overcame it and then knocked the guy out, and that's possible here. But Rafael Estevam is very high level. I think that he's gonna he's gonna keep grappling, and Ethan's not gonna be able to keep it on the feet. That's my prediction. My pick is Rafael Estevam. I'm going with the dog in this fight. Let me say this, and then I'm done recording this video. Okay. I saw UFC one. I saw the first UFCs, first 50 UFCs. But UFC one, when this first all started, before Dana White got involved, when I think it was Zuffa Boxing or something like that, they put together no holds barred, all the scariest dude in the cage to see who would win. And they did multiple tournaments in one night. So it was a tournament. You have to win like 3 fights in one night to win the tournament, right? And they were just like, let's do it. They put boxers in there. They put kickboxers. They put grapplers. They put guys with BJJ. They put all sorts of guys in there. I think a sumo wrestler. There was no weight classes. It was just let's put the best guys out there, and let's just see who wins. You know who won those first like 5 USC events? Guess what style? Those of you who already know, no. Those of you who don't know, yes. Put in the comment section. I'll wait. Give you a minute to guess. Time's up. His name is Royce Gracie, and his style was Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. This man took down everybody that got in front of him because all these big guys with great striking, hit hard, a ton of power, speed. It didn't matter what you can do on the feet if you're on your back with someone who, with technique, that knows how to choke you or on top of you. And Gracie would submit these guys, no matter how big they were, how skilled they were on the feet. He didn't care. He pretended to want to strike, took you down, choked you out, and submitted everybody. That gave me an understanding of how important it really is to have jujitsu and how important it is to take somebody down and be more dominant than them on the ground. Ever since then, I vowed to take a little more serious those who grapple and have any kind of decent striking until they get the guy on the ground. I love it when you got situations where guys you have a grappler who knows jujitsu well and is fighting somebody who's not good on the ground. It's the easiest pick in the world. Ethyn Ewing looks like he has jujitsu, like he has grappling. I've seen him attempt takedowns. I've seen him go for submissions. So I already know he knows what he's doing. It's not completely out of the picture of him to do good on the ground, survive submissions, etc. Especially when this guy's not really submitting anybody yet in the UFC. But survive it, get up, punch him in the face, and win. It's in the card. But with that being said, I hold too much respect to Rafael Estevam's grappling. It's very high level. He's persistent with it, which is very important. You gotta stay persistent, and he is. He will keep going. I give him good fight IQ. He's not just gonna let you. All right, fine, punch me in the face. No, he's gonna attempt to take down again and again until he takes you down, holds you down, and then you struggle. So you give me Rafael Esteban. I think he wins by decision. If the submission pays well, sprinkle. But Ethyn strikes me as a guy who can defend submissions. I'm out. Comment, like, uh, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on. Don't forget to message me below if you want the Discord so you can get my free picks and just communicate with me on a more regular fashion. I was gonna talk about this, like people in the comment section talking about, oh, why'd you put this fighter? It was faster than that fighter. You don't know what you're talking about. Dude, shut up. Just shut up. If that's you and you're about to waste your time in the comment section, or you already did before the video was even over, just shut up, sir. I'm not. I don't know it all, and I can have a misread. That's fine. I think I know enough, and I know enough to make money. I'll tell you that. Let me see your parlays. I don't see you on YouTube posting your breakdown. Anyway, um, yeah, I'll fill this stuff in as time goes on. For now, that's what I got on these bad boys. And yeah, no, I'm missing some categories, but it's too much. So I would have 50 categories here. I'm out.